Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Kamobe jey ketentu min yalan ko ñim audio be furala wala ma ndatomu keba camaralte. Of course, yes. Mo jama safo Allah mfamate moyla mfamate kama moyla mfamate jela mine ben noma kan mine ben follow kan mo jama salon ko mbe damen sayen ka programme ke damen wolen QTV kachadula ntale ka ke even though mfamata je demanding bare QTV la mo safolo only manding ka programme e ka min kije mol ka min follow baake mol ka min la moy baake dimanche suto la ndele kaake bari fanan min kan noma min kan follow baake mo jama fanan salon ko watane wati time to time nka do ko ke esa mbay faliyale akan contract la time to time pour nga kala media officer wala mimbe kala journalist do ko kala labata do ko min kala wala ñim protest lal min fintanu amam me ka foko ka kuwol do kadim masakunda bulu kabri ya jamela na fulo na la bagaso na la kuwol do fintanu ko ya wafi minna gamel la faka lo ya wafi nyaadi le o foninkel min fintanu e sa fala press conference candido kenu amam me at hotel le ka foda men to Seaview Gardens Natalia programme ñu follow ndala meeting ñu press conference ñu ndala daayale bari fanan journalist min bi nata je ka kuma xamal men janjal ndala ngay invite ndala ngay e buñatu kumandi adula ñinto so watane wati nka consultancy do ko ke esa mbay faal yele mini kan no of course woli wolon ne wodo nata jang bi kandunga choto kumata kuma jamala be fokan online social media WhatsApp group alto anen dulalto min yalan ko audio ka futaje forum alto komin kaje ko Ibrahima Jara anen Lamin Sanyang e problème soto atajen do andala ka fadamante King FM yes wo muto nyalti bari fana mo jama nata hani ma fonye bari ya fille ko keba kamana nyanta diamula ko lale ate mun nga koto anin what should be the way forward wolen saying mun nyanta kala kaje ko nyum boy flol nanin terima flol do ku nyol min yalan ko wala Ibrahima ti on lamen pour la voice kanabo on air e kango kanabo radio to e continuer la programme wala e audio jamal kinyanan mol ka fonye min ketete la keba mala fo ke boy solla anum mfanan kun ngoto la fila wala pour min ketante la weke gaela min ketante la wala en kabrende bayno even though yes of course mo jamal lotan fe and they wanted to support la faka mako no bake pour kanabo in the media landscape nkango kana nuku nkanabo media kono boden alamana lanyini wala ninko alamana lanyini wala mo jamal le bije kata ku jamal keta wax deug yalla I'm very appreciative kal be jay kal tentu audio dol moy mina ko ka foko nga dun la do lokin ko lekum fula do ñina rake ba xamara la ko la bot alman ñina na ko la mo jamal bi je kata ko kele kam mako to make sure ngalo mo fula singolo wato ana natara ñanda ka to ñala fo wala to ñata ñanda wala fola bari for some reason amanna keno ninko amanna keno pour nga continuer radio to ka diamu ka news ke ka cool ke nita radio station wala ando wato mo jababe min foka no wala kam fansunta soto fansunta dum wo krote mbulu no bari mol bijele min la koy prêter num ka radio lu anu ya kamin kam madram wala ke ba xamara kana nukun wala hani radio soto Ibrahima jarani la mi sanya be sambaji ale continuer alla do ko la kan dondol ngani nyame wala mansa kunda ela fakal separate la fakal bod ni ñokanne kandum altal mo flow be altal mo sabol be sida radio programme min do a radio programme ni ka sembo so ba ka powerful kablu making fm amandeng dama pour ne la men Ibrahima dama si kibaro kuna wala 11 o'clock news ñinte afande nata bojele nin ko nata bojele nga fil ko Ibrahima jarani la men sa kenole so nga programme min kenum nin ayatra araklo ba kan talk to the president program kumare mbala woti in fact one of the reason me at King FM soronung is that program talk to the president nko kenum because nga fil ko even though President Adama Barrow ya marlal ba bulle advisal ba bulle bari jama min kake on the ground wala mani botol be jelle jabol be jelle sukuru botol be jelle balu be nyaadi le maybe abukar reality min fo be caring marseto abukar long so talk to the president idea ji ndata nyamen wala ngalon ko nina o program sifa initiate nga lainol yele moliye diamu from the markets kabo marcel to anen silolu kan anen bantabal to oto ebe kala diam la president baro la direct andung abe kala la me kere Gambia bar programme ni manna dia gayle ka do Gabriel King FM Sorom one of the things ebe manager ni ka kan min na wala munatna eka programme ko ka fo programme mi tak le president andung eka president on nenje ya manager ni ka wala le nga to kas faran kenon sibito sudo wo fana mo programme le mi yalan ko ka nyo karandi ka nyo kulindi ka kol kacha mi yalan ko wala be kere Gambia bar na programme floor be man na ke programme de mi yalan ko anata dia masakunda e anen police and whatsoever the authorities so ya ko be ke ka radio ni crack down ka soram so kabring radio ni soram kabri ka yele ye resino min di ye dalilo min di miya ne brade ni yala la wala manaja ni benu je e kay ko ni radio ni yala ha ke ba camera la program flow is all stop akana wal ke ko tanke kan no programme ni ñone ngol la ka kiji kabri radio ni yala ye meeting ko commandi mbebi je diam da ngam bulo wulindi ngo fonse diam no bang e ko nya ha ngo e fo talk to the president and in podcast fa be continue la kake e ko hani manager ko hani o program flow la be suspend la follow abi londra la follow so ko okay that's fine so nka ronde bitale but then nata safaro ke Facebook ka fo Ibrahima jarane lamin sanyang sustainole because o wato nde bota paradise mbota capital mbota otamo radio lafta siala and it's not good for a radio presenter ila career ka affect le they can jump from one radio to another so at time advice on dinu ngal they can stay and I hope and wish they can be able to do the news is a kibaro ni keno da mawol andum kamre kibaro star alhamdulillah mo jama fa bije sare ko ne ka fa nyako Ibrahima jarane lamin sanya wolle no kibaro la sayen ko okay that's good alhamdulillah mbe ka wala dua so ndara focus kudol to fo Governmental dol fo na nyina na kula mar nga fo nyama mo dama bi jena nyina na kula but then I had to survive life have to go on so time to time ko contract ko ndingon so da min yalan ko fanan kan na ko ndingon so da wala kan fambalo de kana di balta mende So fast forward to 2021, covering election kana si Atlanta fa mantra on air, mantra radio to. But esa falian approach nung so nata loko ke esa falie. And that was good. Ninko that was good. I enjoy alale. And I life and ensemble from one state to another. So time to time, when I contract here and there, I contract Moldolia. Sometimes here and there, how not driving so do na paradise, covering Kaboro, na Tara Allah Masalola, na Kebak and the Balahan Kabi, the Doku Sarablu, sometimes I come to Doku Dola. You know, for example, cement importers, many alanko, wale problem also to cement nambango kan sometimes. Ekala fika press conference ke, and in call me alanko, ekala fi jenu so ake, isang contract na do call dol ke, etc. I didn't do call me alanko. They are media related jobs. Me alanko nka wale ke, anu nka kodo so jele. So with or without radio, life continues for me. Ndebe nung na cool lele. And alhamdulillah. But coming a brief history dialla, me and Bondi King FM, wala woti. Kabrim bota je fana nak, ning Ibrahima Jani Lamil Sanyang. Kaira ning Kaira, wala continue nda mangol tema. Modol sa miracle maybe kuyaben tema wala fendo bijel mini yalon ko abe nukunding or whatsoever. Woman sort of ning Ibrahima Jara tema. So wala fono. Didn't know in Hakilo Yuruata. He's a very nice guy. Molia trial by all means can kungol sending yola can taking the yola ka kolke, but Ibrahima Jara buka song. Nsa fono wala nyam. Abuka song, ninko abuka song. Ni Ibrahima Jara mante moy 2-3 days, 1 week. Abe telefono talala and call. Fonya chok akan komando wala kan tonya wala muna kata ba be mun dole fama te jela fama rekal dending na radio to atayaming Ibrahima Jarabe mol kono min katulang kodo kilante akan wave fonya nyin san credit ko la wala nyin la fa la kol kan alabanda kala nyin banna salo salta mamme ngamra saying 1 week lem lokon klenan Ibrahima Jara a day before salo Aramiso I could kill na wave. Akonya ko na boss nyimu daje akonya mansia boden cool siata you know salibo madwanyo ko di nka yeye among the things Ibrahima Jara min Kenya fanang mi yalanko nimma fo nsaka fisri wallewto nsaka nafi koti walen nsula fengo fenna King FM radio saka natre la kibaro konolen o eneti mi yalan ko ye sembo so do pour ka Kenya Ibrahima Jara ne la men sanyan ka Kenya la for free ningo for free ndesa sino le na kankularo dinna wala fendi na mi yalan ko imari jikitan na le latan na le comme ni nyanda fintla radio an Ibrahima Jara nyalla programme do laftala waltola nsa safe ngaki Ibrahima Jara nga fa ni kankularo nyanta na le nga fa na mon na biya na sama mbala dikore Ibrahima Jara ba na fi lale aten kolla aten ni ngala kulila buru nata kodle nyanda ka joje fatale ba jola fatale ba kala nyaawnya but ngalafta minna abo kala nyale lamin sanya comme Ibrahima Jara ya fala interview to nyame mimbe ko stakuler kan social media la musanya is the deputy managing director at King FM lamin fadang wax deug yalla Ibrahima Jara xamne Kenya aka wala Kenya ni lafta ka wato sanje ni lafta ka 1 hour sanje nata lamin sanyanka montro wato 1 hour wa fi molia $100 silala nata keba kamera sulata ba kala nye $50 silala for example so anu nkata nyo yala fanan ni sunkaro min tambere tending askeno aljama min ka social media use alnyanta ka data lol jele min yalan ko ngar walata lamin sanya na bunko no ndanen Ibrahima Jara lamin sanya ay invite sunte wala nga sumote je lamin sanya na kulli la ba ngombe dun jele etc am fana nga fema fesoro na suwo ko Ibrahima Jara nyam kanala lamin sanya kanala Ibrahima Ibrahima Jara molti min kana ya hanintije ninko hanintije anina family o kind of closeness la soto e diata bake anin dingol diata anina muso ni mbama ni na sister fa so be so kono sometimes asala moto mala na gari ay gal check anin gal kacha ay hadama ya nyo ya I say so that's the kind of relationship intending Ibrahima Jara ning Lamin Sanya ye min soto so nko mbari nga finti bari mo jama be expect kanko I will say something about this audio be finti kan molbe diam kan men nyim bayr ko nyina so nga fendi na highlights askana be audio ngi la fulati nañu ngoy 20 minutes si rek mbañu kuntulale nga audio do fa record nga ke part 1 and part 2 nga fem fulala nga fem dan highlight mi la ko mi la ko wala discuss how do I meet Ibrahima Jara nga Ibrahima Jara long ñaadi la nga mit ñaadi la ay radio do ko start ñaadi la first struggle tale bang nin ko struggle da fay bata cool sotale comme kan platform londi Gambia be coming for right now the Jara want to do the media for life fala for radio do ko nin kibar janjango fala to wala kala ala do ko la method for the rest of his life for wala be kerim bang how do you help him also mimbe ñinen garola science mako do ñaadile alba mako do ñaadile but how do you own a radio Gambia jani la fa radio la e kam munni munake ka radio station o loy fango to yala how do you do that what kind of people invest on radio mo sifa le ka radio station o lo and approximately abe cost la jellala so ninga ñu discuss then mina am part 2 fana record la kan dañu sifal be ko mala bake pour right now mol salong be singol lola damen because dañu sifakata sometimes people are confused e bukalong e be minni munekela to make sure to help mini yalan ko wala ka mo ready attending okay makoy ko min defakata nyamen kam ndako ready to mini be afal ke ko be makola after mbo discuss la nyato among them mi yalan ko ata pharmacie rabake andu mo jama talamta ko ala after makola no pour radio station lo is Mr. Abu Marong Abu Marong be sabatrin tubabudu bari Abu Kabo Gambia andu nte safuna sembo bala ana flo babulu ka radio station lo ka Brian contact akonya ko ni alasonta ne ma fo alakoma mbe radio station lo la Gambia andum etleba tekkela etleba manager keba camera isa mol mo na fe do ko la je ale do ko kiji ale fe mo fe min soto al talent andum mbe resident nyin alberede nyin lola dabe mbadi la fa free bagasol min ben la radio mbabe sanna fa free anda o kele bari ala man na la ñu pour radio ñeta on air wala ka kuma fonyo ko mo fanan discourse la ñaar demanding but back to how do I meet Ibrahima Jara ngañin ginningo je kabrin tara there was a time kada school to back 2019 2020 2018 2020 ngado school to ningo ngado school to ngara karamul de minela ko journalism dindumol bi minela ko la journalism yalla karang bari be school in la be krakan school among the schools I visited is Komba Karawan Ibrahima Jara benu je kuma la suriya kam ngami je journalism diata e in the house soto ayam kumandi pour nga tanga in the house ñu cover ndaman na ta bo date in the house ñu atela cool ka in the house ñu cover mboraje fast forward impasse ñu sita wala political problem ñu ya jame kabra be njang o time almost the market diamu no radio to current affairs then I interested to join me to do that kabrim political impasse ñu banta dron nga na fe nang Paradise FM pro ay do ko ñu kala ko bas sidia drame ka explain ñamen ala safaro to Facebook kabrada Paradise ñu around 2017 2018 nga start ka jarani kindi wala ka krandi kibar tani kibar jannga wala woto ka ko nyim puus ñar do man ndran ka do mala fi kam fa repeat back Ibrahima Jara la fa start ning kibar kaysol la foroya ñol standard ñol voice ñu fa ñol bari ada problème ol dol encounter je amanna meno do kandung editor sometimes e kala flake frustrate so akona la safarol kije na samba je jama bu ka findinde so nkae ko naina join ndaka nga maniga program okay ana ka modi mi yala ko hisa fast lana ningo fast lana haklo diara bake kibar karamo anin kibar nyama ana faham juna I understand in the paradise nga problem all do so je nak wax deug yalla because ning atra meto nyala fola min be paradise man kan ngi ka fami ibu jayte ate man na la finum pour nga Ibrahima Jara ning la min sa ke train tiliblo samanda kandung italian min believe ila ramen na wala nibe mo train ni be mo nikin la fenna sagare di do gola e ndaka nikin di sudole ando time on la programme be samanda nen tiliblo lati Ibrahima Jara ngana kulo na jele nga problem wala so no je munat na mbol nikin la radio do ko la tiliblo samanda o time la na rampaki nak na data ni radio to e ka ko radio mi King FM King FM fanan kabe mi da kanje asara ñu blobe koy kan kibar janjangola nin kibar fo radio to so kabin tata je ko nga fala nyame natra album mulata min kam follow dum bake albar relas ko kabin nin jaranin sanentara King FM ndol mo sabu bel xer news kanum bon nata sota flag tunum gal bulle nin ko nga tunum gal bulle radio mo min benun je jibi jalo aka use dum bake for marketing ando mol min be kana radio de kanantale ya bake I official creating so man times or bake to be going on air for janning ibe radio station on sorona around 2019 2020 I think kabi radio nying sorona kabi 3 years jot na problem on ñu fekk na Ibrahima Jara ñol la message ñu radio do ko start wala ñama did he struggle of course Ibrahima Jara struggle to bake akabuna ya time minna wato minna abe steering Babylon mototabulu anyanda ka pasolo jo kana fo lamen NTC ka pas jojo kana fo Westfell ka pas jojo kana Paradise etc that is a struggle but if among the struggles Ibrahima Jara jarta minna wolen ka kibaro sa feka sama kibar bu ngoto bu ka bondi among the struggles jama ñing journalist no coming encounter wolen editor la boss ñol mini be sando ike singo doro ikanne bu kala fi ye fen juna so nde ala yake ka bayin tabenda kabrun kandung ala mol be dara non dala so kono ya sota flag karfanna so mala fi ko sifal kala mo jamal bije radio to e ko si problem sifal sotole ela treni wato do ka fasele fama ye fonyo kandela boss ñol bu kala fi te kango e finti itol nyala santo or whatever so e ko problem sifal sotole the Jara want to do media for life. Fundung media doku ready doku for Ibrahima Jara after for the rest of his life. Is something Musamin question no. Kandung for example la boss umfali fodera mi kabinda tranga FM mi en train radio la mi en train radio doku la wo benu radio tole but amal la fika radio de ko ke for life ninko for life wala mara de radio do ko ke fo janabe fu dala Sadio Baro ñala wala Alhaji Ismaila Mala ñala stage or whatever ara radio do ko ke kan do for part time for fun because in Falli Fadera Kabrabe Teranga FM he was one of the best Mandinka news presenters in the country bari Ara University akaranda ay min karang anim media radio ko man ñoje aboraji ata Angleterre akaranda kabra karanta anata ay minke wolen kata state house kata do ko kiji amanna kontine radio do ko wala kabra bora state house falle fa kilometer lebe num OIC maybe you should know him it lebe num OIC fanang andung abe minke kan OIC even though it's communications and public relations but it doesn't have any radio do ko ning journalist yamang ñoso to bake so mfalile kete wala nyama so Ibrahima Jara jibe kan ko abe kala mo sifalti maybe ninko o mo sifa as a keno I didn't ask him that because I'm can't feel like sometimes mobile privacy sotole mani kala plans la ahead abe mo kala nyato but jarabe min story kan abe min karan kan anin kibar janjango ni media man nyosoto well, it's possible. Some of the great journalists, maybe because journalism from Karang, or is a possibility. But nka jibe nyameng, maybe because multi-million banking and finance, Naflumaro, Ministry of Finance, Central Bank of the Gambia, Trust Bank, all these private banks. Nka jara picture world, or maybe abelafla and financial naful bundale do in the future. That does not mean at a journalism passionola, but maybe maybe Ibrahim Jarabe Kala multi sooner or later sign them bang for Nyatolembang, but media doku askeno about follow bye to media because Ibrahim Jara graduate Lamame and I mean Karang, I mean Karang, I BSc I mean Karang. That has something to do with economics and banking and finance and something. So that has nothing to do with journalism. So, but still, it's a possibility as a media financier, don't get part-time but coming not to put all our eggs in one basket, ka filko wala ka miracle, Ibrahim Jara, the media doku kala for life, for until retirement. Maybe woman plans for people to understand that. Ngamu jamal sort like many near media doku start nyola, but after they change their field and went and did something else. Ibrahim Jara Jibeka wala nyama. Maybe media doku might not be his career for life. He may prove me wrong. As a maybe banking and finance study kind of but like a media doku for life, which is also okay. But coming they started with journalism and change career later. Ibrahim Jara Jibeka wala nyama. According to aka studies min sifake and aka call min kara. How do we help him? Ibrahim Jara lamin sanya mako no nyadere. I'm going through my book, through my ngamini Jordan, maybe discuss kam. How do you help these people now? Ibrahim Jara lamin sanya mako no nyadile. Ibe situation minto ye boje ye platform osoto platform kende mi yalan ko molbe continue la ke muy kan don taka call me receive a day sign is too much musukunda ro ke kunda ro alfal dindim funding ke mbuke moy mala mimbe caring that means ela news is powerful, ela news is good. Let me follow mole wrong wala militamu King FMT e manke samuta nyolti no one thing talk to the president fango e manyan naka bonnenu aning podcast mintamu radio nyinti abe sirin america le ay mo employee jang mi yalan ko wala ka bayrol nañ lettre safol be kaye wol yajale ko keba kamara bijeo atijeo radio nyimbitano hale Ibrahim Jara bijeo atitao radio nyimbitano hale but ntangal ne ko Ibrahim Jara ne lamin sanyang enen that alaji guy mintamu radio nyinto emina problem o sot lale because alaji example le tan molla I may use e ka fami jibi jallo I may use pour kante bonde je pour kambay anata modo fanan kewo noto aw fanan bay sana dara barindo kam dara mi ko maradi ku fangolong aw ke mone jati ay la min sanan nakinda bala pour we kala assistante pour radio ni samba boden ntangala nako this will come they will have an issue because aladi ning nta buka bo King FM ni man kuya ni man problem soto ni na program will stop is fine but Ibrahim Jara bijel la mi sanam bijel so ngara time to time bari ka ken mo jibe nyameng aka diamu nyameng aka kacha nyameng kala kul ka nyameng ngal na ko feature tije commune aseme nyaawnya abela fala ka radio nyinke ala tala nyameng anu sante nga bakeka wala nyama commune man nga programme be sot la jewo man nga kibar be sot la jewo ata sot la jewo radio nyi setanole Ibrahim Jara no sama ko do nyameng right now ka radio soto ka radio low wo manga problem oti altol mimbe be jam kam forum molto most of altol be jama bije 90% aka ñu yudi bin ko le mo sa fono yudi bin ko lem andu ka makoro ke bake wax deug yalla UDP they support they fight ika fasaro ke alse Ibrahima jarani la min sanya makoro nyame right now pour you continue la kolla bari sponsor be bulle already sponsor bi jele contacts be bulle mobility fana manke la problème oti be na motolem so pour ñu ne continuer la kolla man na kolle ala but with caution ninko caution wala warning ali lo follow ready jelle be Gambia min ya lonko militamu radio the CEO of the radios fonse dim audio na fonse tribalist demanding ninko fonse tribalist demanding nga jibe jumala tamu radio ti anin ibota mun to ma fa ne la background mo sifalle mo sille nabe do ko la radio doto afara de do ega do ko la radio doto min tamu radio ti flola how do I explain this? So, Kabrimbe radio, I try to be very careful. Radio for any militamu. Kabrimbe radio, Yanafe, Kabrimba King FM program will start J. So, program on Maninga Newslam, and Uraro Sunday Dimaso Kanaka political program will political program will do just for you people to understand what's happening in some of these radios. I need travelist jamming. Political program will do me along with Dimaso Kake. So, running program, okay.
I'm sorry, not cholesterol. This is very interesting. Keba, I have a high regard for this Keba, you know. But let me start.
Laftaka 30 minutes. Minutes tasabala faji. Minta mu ready wala ay mimbula manager yala wayen call. Dimaso nying. Akonya wa Keba kamara. Nga na ma akonya be program nying minna program nying. Ela nying political program nying nga ha. Akonye 1 hour nying kay dantale ne hani montro hani minute killing ne wala fa nying programme kan mbe suspend la anu ndela ela salary mbe didok la mbe fembo ni laji but that was a mandinka program program do ka kije the same radio mili yalanko abako fone mandinka kan wala ne 1 hour ke na man si the same radio ika 1 hour dole la faje ya continue ya lanol yele ebe jella ebe nyoya yala baro man kam nga programme oti bar kabinda mo invite nga honorable madi sisela invite na be kachala 1 hour nyim bandal la fa 30 minutes la fa iko ninga ke drom ebe na salary di dogla andung ebe suspend la radio nyim jama nga jibe mo sifal la tamu anika mu agenda sifal la pousse radio do bijak ni la fa dogo kenum iman song Q radio is a radio mi yalanko Q sala radio Gambia bele ka chu Gambia Bay because it lela frequency connect la antenna la bala something Gambia bele ka chu but Q radio o radio station ni keba khabata radio kala fa programme la kije e bala ko kis la le yalla ko jibe bake muna dala fa programme kije ananga kana programme sifa la kije so just to be honest just for me to give you hint of what's happening on some of these radios ngado ko nyum njele bo they decided not to give it to me based on their own reasons manager nyen kuntun dala fam badata aka fanya le bilen sama le next dimanche ya start etc hani ka baba kedo andu ngalon ko hani nga start wo problem killing wala bine et tralaje so woto hani kabi who owns radio? Jumalaka radio in the Gambia. Nalia GB, most of them many investor on radio. I'm sorry to be tribalist, but I'm on the Komansia. Bari kanale ya radio yele yen dolta yen dundu je afa radio ñun daraja njiye ni radio ñun daraja drong yana problem on start ka create here mbengo problems we are all victims of that kind of issues on the radios so ka fale ko nin ayatra Allah ta Ibrahima jara adala min sana makola en ndam makola nyaadi le radio lansino kan soto ñim banko kan saying a kolera bake wala wax na la fang woto nata Ibrahima jarani la message still now interest ka doko ke radio le woto fay sita kafu wande radio do kan kotenke pour ene wole doko ke nin atre man tamru na King FM but ibidaka radio station jumalto radio nyimti is something that we need to ask ourselves nyanda kam fanye nga wala bake nyanda ka question because it's a welcome na la scientist kolbe kan durin tan nyame kolbe kan tan nyame boy sol ni la contacts ni la sponsors ni la everything radio bela flake soto but what will happen 2026 gradu wala kono election year ibe na filale ye tete ye bundal yele ye dum ye bule la programme ke for 2026 ni election ko na sidrom ya small problem create alaji jibe problem min create ni na salary fa mba collective ya mata la salary fa la ngi bay it doesn't make any sense amanke salary quote fendol la fanam bije min be duma te min lonna min la ko maybe wala tina fam alaji ni bondi ni radio to ni la radio they should be very careful. They should know the background of the radio stations. The only best thing that should be done right now is alter UDP code. Malafika politicalized because Jarangel program be nyame because UDP a political party beled for a manke politicians but jama ni sifa I'm talking from experience kadako pro minenda mako wala UDP code NPP code be njele kana non droga be dara fa wala be dara ina be dara bari alter be all the record card forum create kan al dia moye e da fa mi Mr Abu Mar abal kono la al mo jama balon nak ala fa ko na moy iko full radio station wala be bul andum ila to Gambia funding ke leta ke semendu ya pour do ko kiji this is the right time hanatra amalla sino soto kadum Abu Marondo wax deug yalla nay la sino ñin la fambarata malla sino soto hanatra ibita online le follow ela Abu Marondo studio create galia because joramol data microphone la ni mix la ni speaker la ni headphone la ni everything Abu Mr. Abu Barang Mulle ise Ibrahima Jarañol mako no min tolo a proper studio ya camera ñini ye Fatu network ñu kam ngi tan ker fatu ñu kam ngi tan they can do it bu ni la ka audio fa ki radio la mi la ko wala ñanda ka wala sa ano isa choose for them very wisely eno radio jumala be partner la pour que la audio wala que la programme AJ but right now the best thing for the boys is going on air go on YouTube go on WhatsApp go on TikTok and janning proper radio be sotala mudum Abu mala mala radio soto mudum mala lansino sotala kandung amanke Abu Maronda mala sota lansino la mbesiri nyanda men nse mo lulu continue businessman ol minal ko they are in the Gambia and they need a radio lancing pour ka operate e mal lansino soto hani mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda fali alo ne ko KMC mayor Talib Bensouda la jorol be bijela pour radio station e mal lansino diala fali alo ne ko rohi malik lo jorol be babulle in Banjul ka radio station ele imadiala fali alo ne ko karnin kari maybe ndala plake to fo kandong maybe wol mala fela ele ko le publish but jorol be mo jamal le buluja Gambia mini yalan ko ela fa radio station establish but Mansakunda Dr. Ismaila Cisse aning Adama Barrow e koy ko malatra lansino di kan sa entending nte Mr. Ibrahima Silabon Laje former minister of information kanto fona mo jamala bale lansino la Gambia ka foy ko embako le bije ngal lansino 6 la folo mantra ka di wala problem oti bari nte mol pli la mina mol dal la mina Mr. Lamin Silla New York America Bronx eka audio release bake fana ya baraka bake kabringa problem soto ilota nu nyamen finding ifele ilota wala nyama boy solie you are very consistent, thank you so much. But the best thing also mean keno finding wala alni Mr. Abu Maronyol ana sifal al diam wolie ka jibe also mune keno asa treno nyamen ka boy sol makoy pre-function media house will establish for them to go on air as soon as possible. Mamela jata kole ala. Bari jora mal bebe Gambia jana right now pour ka media do ko ke. Maybe me part to record la nyato kan don tapi ko man bam folo. Ni mu part wala rek kay ndala radio ka Kenya men radio lansino as roman dia saying. Esa jora mal be sot no mal lansino soto. Bari fana boy sol muno sa keno ke bondi from this point to another point ningande afi man fansum ideal di I'll be hypocritical mekala nafikolti anu mekala fesir walolti anu Mr. Ibrahim Jara anu Lamin Sanyang ema wodoku yenkela bostele yem makoyle yen demale yen tettele iman tuje iman damfu kan tuje kan jibe ko funto bar yem makoyle anu abe economy atna man frustrate man kurto fay Ibrahim Jara anu Lamin Sanyang da jël mi yalan ko yem mutale kan samana fofu la bi munta all the best ka jibe for another thing record no ko danke in the future ala baraka bake Mr. Keba Kamara, private journalist.
I respect no Commander Sariam Marong, under you. Permission to carry on. Lieutenant Colonel. So Ali Keba Kamara audio this is very disheartening. It is an absolutely disheartening. I have so much high regard for Keba. Keba, Gambian only Keba come a long time when he was the only stubborn journalist during the political impasse in the Gambia. Keba is not only a journalist, Keba is a humanitarian worker. I have a good rapport with Keba. Bira start Kamono Makwe, Kurantolo, Bakitolo, Kemakwe Ka. Time around Anila as his abilities, mobility and other things, What I have a high regard for this young man. Our life is already been cake in the country because our ideologies as a journalist. He doesn't want to take part in any of the political platform, but the journalism, the code of conduct as a journalist. Iba torala natata this station or this station to ika profile na badanya this station or tadanya this station to ya profile ko manza kuna akawle criticize aliyama Keba kumwe for jang. The most disheartening part of the story is the Mandinka news. He left all broke la he left all kana soto Gambia Bangkok. Nimondela on analysis lady ngamen breakdown. Fatu Jan na Fatu Jan fele na peace maintained sila. Fatu Jan is a patriotic citizen. I just realized that one. I was going hard, when I was protecting Rohit Malik law. So Fatu Jani, thank you so much. Anyway, sani mantakuyale amwe. So Kebala radio near analyze yala last part of the audio yamwe. I registration for many alonka approach. Naka be manika program kela more than 1 year cap. In fact, ka threaten the manika kang diamo manana tambila 1 month. But the other language molu ni ulta registration to do they can give them even 2 hours without costing them. This is the sad reality about the Gambia political, about Gambia political situation in the Gambia. They have to profile you. They have to. Sometimes even the tribalism in that country is disheartening. Well, being morning, so I want to use this opportunity. some of the information on your rally, talk out of the public media. Nga mbenye opportunity nyintala. May opportunity nyintala ka some of the calling in nati, Kulme making NPP la political party in kono as learning kunyaro information on mendina lang purukana ka futani molda ko adama barode anala criminal government ni membe kering gambela media la banan badu ngadu nje follow wala nyendiko the adama barona la criminal government la moli ye preparation okele and they have taxed some of ila security security tactics, walela ila political divide and rule politics. As NPP, I be disintegrate can. I have to use this opportunity because I'm Katalala and Lagatala do kola suba. I don't know na mol fele kuloto meeting with the police and the police la IG, the SIS. Ani mol menetai assigned to monitor on Keba Bojang, Keba Madi Bojang, Joalem Keba Madi Bojang, the Keba Madi Bojang anala crew. Wole defini de kwekana NDP la political parties ikana wole law. Nyin keta nyadi le Keba Madi Bojang ning Adama Barola a full partner no nyadi le kabiring Adama Barola mansakunda kona la MPP. Ya start yin si kelo ya dadundi je Adama Baroko adin fulol ko inin Adama Baro len sara kulol ko Adama Baro mu talti man nin kol ko tolle Adama Baro sindi. So there's a keen competition between these two biggest tribes in the Gambia. One other tribe in Adana Muneke, but the mafias, the Banjun mafia many are in total control of Adama Baro la Mansakunda. Benit Boja la musota da lifola emula yaje samfola ga hatata bimfaya. Mema nyonyi ni na hen. Fonse ba nyonyi na bar membe kire ala account ni ya block la. Amala password so in content so I can do anything here. So let's go back to the topic. Na ata nyine be faji kan so ko le jibe yala. Janing tinyaro be kelambulo ko la jangi Yes. But all on the flashma. So Adama Baro na mol na take kinadi. Main division on Adama Baro la Mansakunda wala nyindiko si kelo le bije. Adama Baro ka pretend ka aka si kelo le nati ala Mansakunda kono. We kana nyo sabanyadi le bari yeman nin kol men so Adama Baro la Mansakunda kono. And then ye full men sort of Adama Baro la Mansakunda kono ye seal men ye sarakul men sort of Adama Baro la Mansakunda kono. Each of these tribes baby borikela interest lala, not the interest of the Gambians. Not the interest of the Gambians. Mune wasabu, mina wale break down nali into pieces. Meatin nako I full ani in keba madi boja nyul na tala nyonyade for keba madi boja nyul na kata to that extent. Purkela political parties on law to go against Adama Baro. So nyinara na kenyadile. So Adama Baro tada into so much Adama Baro ka kamfa aka feel ko ati ikamefo Adama Baro wala nyinti manding call man la fila political la manding call ni adne ni ya jamme mambenyi mbanko kan manding call leketa mansal multi many alanko itonde ka ya jamme kele ikaina alimba fene drop tana janga ojibe follow. Okay, Swanin kunjaro message do le. So ikaina tan Adama Baro la ko manin ko le mo multiminiala ko to le kela Mansakunda yo onda mani to le mala fila mansayala. So inaraje ko ikamenta ni oda sido la wala nyindiko to nya manin ko le mala fala mansayala nyimbanko kana keda mansati ni manin ko le keda mansati ibal tora la nyimbanko kana. So this is how Adama Baro la divide and rule political in start na wala nyama. So wana na problemo natin NPP la mo jamal tema molbi especially the ex-UDP members will not ajibe kumeng. Adama Baro na start ka in divide and rule tactics on implement through employment. So the majority of the Mandinkas many alam koini Adama Baro tata nyola UDP. Adama Baro did not trust them. And adana muneki strategy linyi is proko bondi Adama Baro bala. isaje ko itol isila operation o keno wala jumal di nyim banyu ma fial men yalan ko Adam Barrow la state house in control in term of corruption ida male kasi kan nyoma ko in ta ika contract ko sign ka Adam Barrow dundije niaji be hani political ni strategy yemen plan no puruka ka UDP political nyinta ka ban yo access soto nyaadile biri ye nying Adam Barrow la nying former UDP members all biri ye be 5 foreign service ye je ke dumping ground all the including Favus namoro biri ye Fabu of Saudi Arabia kando me Saudi Arabia ning la moto kono ACTJ kando kala vile fala sako Americano kiango tata America or some or whatever America of Saudi Arabia ngam fa la secretary general it has been a while ngana France leave for la temela back in the end of this month so if Fabunyul be jamfandi yala nyama then the Banjul mafias became Adam Barrow la manzakunda nying overpowered sankelo filana te damal tema. So the manning koliaje within Adam Barrow Mazakunda ko ye degrading dele ye la mos yaje ko ima na value ndi la koteke was o government nyen kono so not na full part new sort of in madi nyol keba madi bojang not na full part not na another division on sort of because keba madi was promised kobe position already la manna keno but in adaje komen anin keba mari nyol ko to lemu political powerhouse to the combos so Adam Barrow to use ikadiamu kommon kolkan ye kodol nyindi le ka dun kommon kolkan pour ka findika kodre katleke so nyindi Adam Barrow la so birin Adam Barrow winter a man to consider kodege so Adam Barrow be damenta be dewring a man pare lola bare sang ya blodun di kuria kolmen kono including mo fali men keda pour que UDP la political party nyimban we Adam Barrow sila sa Adam Barrow be mun tactics la use kan abe jumal be kala la soksi sote nati sita mansala police na jete luani wulindi no la kama wala be moni nyini ka member protect la because ni Adam Barrow be nyame na Gambia bula no Gambia is very interesting so mari joba keba mari bojang Adam Barrow la masakunda nying division of mekeri jeteng I IGB Ture anala surroundings and in city tapalapa city nyande ko pare kato because I don't like the guy. I hate that guy. I hate that dude with a passion, with a completely passion. I love it. Ikamotale I hate with the loved ones, So I hate that guy with a passion. So wale na be ibe mari bojang idunta kombon ko kan mol men yalan ko keba mari bojang involved and in land business wala ni mol men tema jumala la kodol bala wala jumala ne nakarnum kodi kolla because yalan ko keba mari is facing some financial constraint and in mol bi jel men yalan ko the land business dundi ni kombo atol yalan ko kombo be nyamen the land butcher sol sia bata kombole. So Keba Majiboja was one of them. So in after that, I see as a police IG and then the criminal intelligence unit, West Coast. You all consult. Puruka Keba Majiboja na kuonyintaka kisi. And in kodol many alanko, kodikol many alanko adableta wala kono another transsectional ni mo maybe. Neo tabo funding yinkela. Iba approach la into two different tactics lala. Ibe keba NPP be keba maribojang iba approach la police la party forms all in land with amount of money but keba be men target kan and it will be men jibe kan they have to balance. Adam Barrow will not like to give keba more than huge amount of money but if julo be keba la ni land butcher sol men la kada dunde kono ni will jibe keba has to agree some term and condition with Adam Barrow. So in party from they will have some money among them. But near Keba Tadi and another other criminal gang. Near Talantala Nyotema Keba will at a balance la bag. So Balakola Komunga in Bedasala because Yanta Ninjalibana Fast Kododi. So Alabama Masakuna as only assign Pruka Keba Maribojana transaction on Yantaka monitor. And then he is surveillance lefanata ya attach ala ala activities ol ka be men ke kanje and some senior SIS officers Mr. ila name yinga exle so be tar la kol nyin kono le pour kata ka monitor ni o soto tumo men dron e keba mari bojang you either because NPP be nyame NPP mo political party le me alanko ni mari bulo nota manzakunda bulo le la criminal ya kol nyin kan you have to join them. Need to join take and you are immune to the law. Completely, it is law book so you can make sure any member not they have to flow with MPP. So Keba Mari has to flow with NPP for Adama Barrow stop to take a legal battle against Keba Mari Boja. So nyena mu kumo di me alon ko nga sotonang NPP la campo kono biri Adama Barrow na la security unit na la few individual le ye meeting nyinge ay tax to go and monitor Keba Madi Boja kala ala land butchering activities le KGB combos alon kombon ko li ala lan be wafile so ye nyimo le tax pour ko Keba Madi Boja nyinta ka kisikisi ka jibe fa blone ne blata banku wafo kono me alanko abe problem onyon kono be problem onyon tala ka chika ka Keba Madi nyinta ka abushala pour isaja la political party fo monyen se bayno nyareng slanen ko nyaro nyin kibaro tan nan ka bona marine parade Banjul slanen ko nyaro nyin kibaro nan nak ngade ni Gambian non ni mo bodaje di Usainu Bojang the innocent Gambians Nali Lamoy Kuno Malvel Roberts and the Omar Malmo Jr. ila undisputed analysis about Adama Barrow and Alaman Sakunda. How do they kill these PIU officers? How do they manipulate? How do they fabricate the concorded statements that Ibrahim Sangare, Tata C, West Coast Radio. Nali I remember that very particular day me ala ko killing in keda je sulandin kunjaro hint na information on men nara sina platform okanjang nga analyze. That's exactly what I was listening to Mel and Umar Malmo Jr. This dude, I love this brother. He's so intelligent to that extent. Just to connect the dot, the analysis was perfectly stated. Wolfgang Adam Martin and Usainu Bojang is an innocent guy. So, Nimbuda Lado, because of this, all the concorded fabricated lies, Purka UDP Nyinta as political party, ka banned for life by using this huge allegation by killing the innocent Gambian Meyanongo. Akwenye mfombe tabita mentole the banyan mafia le nyinkunyimbe kurukuru including Ibrahim Sankarenyo the chief security advisor to the president Adama Barrow from the office of the president. They are aware of it because he are hintle katandala ko this is the only way we may use to ban United Democracy Party purikana exist or country can kotake niwo keda tumomena rek ikayako you will have a peace Purukela Mbanko ni rule no. Wadalilo at ni natna criminally anyinta and including the current CDS charm. He is part and parcel of this concorded report. Yementa ya safe Puruka Usainu Boja nyinta ka alleged. Puruka taka wood. Innocent PIU officer nyemfa. Puribo yusla no nyamenka United Democracy Party nyemban. So munebeke in silam. The same criminal government wale na ye meeting nyemfa na conclude. Inarana muneke. The Justice JT, me alonko Marta Usainu Boja na lawyer, a defense lawyer. Me alonko, with all this fabricated evidence ya tender, he was not satisfied. And in the evidence menina keneke landiko nyine mu Usainu Boja na samato muminati amana keoti. Ye ko a so-called radio communicational meni alonko ye tamper the surveillances. In adaje ko criminal record show mumebe. It will ko menta Imanna femfindini no, including that audio, me alonko musundi wanying ye Usainu Bojang accusement. Imanna will be tender no, the Gambia court because iko almost no ni ala format ala mobile ni format le and it will ko men soto o audio ni lost le because near moje the audio expert solo ni ole o lamoy ye mama jabila statement on inta ani usenu kamen fae anate ya make sure to mamana la voting adjust to cover usenu la vo nimme wota ya analyst mamane ba la ko usenu ka information on mendi mama jabila the so called moro and mama jabe ka jabe mena because of the amount of money attached to the allegations tinala ko nyine mama jabe nyine usenu bojam put but in araji be ko ni audio ni lamoy you can determine for this man nyimuso ni wuli afola for tonyande so ni manza kunda water as an evidence ya tender automatically ibala na ko usenu is an innocent because usenu kamen for nyimuso ni ani nyimuso ni kamen for usenu. These are two different topics. So nyina atinde mampare ka audio nyintaka tender court proceeding member hearing because Mr. Jete, the Justice Jete, he's well prepared for this court. So inana na mune tax court again. Mansakunda na mol na la criminal, the Banyan mafias, they are determined now. Birenga usenu bojang ya plan ne puruka mukeni unyi fa selo kono jana na kesi nyimbe bana. Ide ba pushing nale. Abe larin selo kono jame puruka kurang ay kurang jana la kiti nyimbe bana because ibe la vila kiti nyi lungu li jamfandi. Nsaje ko kusa chala je wala kura efa janning ala kesi nyimbe bana. Sa ni umankeno. Ibe Justice Yete Ofana is one of their targets. Slaning kunyarole information on nati. Dola information on Ganyeka model Jotaina. Ganyeka model Juso Fara. Slaning kunyarole nati, you know. So Mr. Jete na la mole alambarona la special criminals division on you. Mr. Jete, you have to be very careful. Adam barona la mol fele ila meya Adam barona la masakunda nyimbe surprise Mr. Jedela Ibrahim Sankare ka summon and then the police IG ka summon and then the chief security advisor to the president Puruka will summon ila evidence or requirements Puruka ka tender the Gambia court, the high court against Usenu Bojang Nya Adam barona masakunda nye sokule they left speechless because they don't have enough tangible, narrated, concorded stories. Koya afonyameng. Imang any evidence lato because it's a fabricated one. So ibe silarin ko court yo men be kafunyola ibinabe fono la nyadile Adama Barola Mansakunda kono wala courthouse in kono when they don't have any evidences. So where Adama Barola Mansakunda is shocked at this time. Anila yajako new tata kunyin tata fafuta danyi level oto. They will be exposed. Ibinajela ku woto Adama Baro fongona la moloti even including the office of the president. Wole nyim plano nyinta kataka Gambia la PIU innocent PIU police nyinta ke fa deliberately in the name of politics. Puri be UDP political party in banda no nyame. So walat na nying bring Mr. Justice Jete la nying kiti nying bira busako Ibrahim Sangare and in the security advisor nying inyanta na la testify la le ka ko nying clearly ko ela concorded story sol nyi ya narrate nyame when they had that media press conference pertaining to the two PIU officers sol many alan father. So where Adama Barola Mansakundanya shockle and then they cannot deny it because Lua wale kumandi and they have to answer. So when they don't have any evidence, the Justice Jete felabulate la target in kono. Justice Jete felabulate la target in kono. Anana moneke wala nyendiko ye meeting on Minnesota State House currently including Adama Baro, another chief security advisor. And in the Minister of Justice, Dauda Jallo, including the Chief Justice, Asan Jallo. And in IGP Ture, the DG show, NIL Director show, Yakuloto meeting in Sri-Lanka, Mr. Jedinta, ka monitor. It be high surveillance, it already like before this, and life is in danger. But I know Mr. Jete is a very smart individual. abe Gambia din jamala protect kan, including those security officers like Kamenuta ka deal about guideline men. There are people many around ko wala balu welo kan, not because of wala salary men so. But I can menu mark it and now I will be Tony and fly and the ballon na ko. Mr. Jetela life is a lot about protect. So but you plan on you and then the Aliu Jeng, the government security chief security advisors will be nyanda tala and modu show. The modu show, DIG show. Ufana nyanda test will be nyanda testify la nkonyi gono because bring Mr. Jete nkonyi entire request. So anama barola mansakunda tageto mendi shulane nkunjaro kalijan kalisaballa. Ako billahi wallahi tallahi, if Justice Jete is not careful, they will kill him spiritually. Either they are going to kill him physically, spiritually, or mentally, whatever portion nala befal and nala movement. Nabita abe domoro kila jumalda ni jumala nyanta mingula adunda wati jumala ananta findila wati jumala. Mr. Jete, this is the most difficult moment of this case. Molmen binana can testify. Molmen binana can testify. I am telling you, look, these two PIU officers told many plano to kill those people. You know, that is the highest level of Adama Barola in current Mazakundala hate toward the United Democratic Party. They can do anything possible. Member Kwenyin Talaka, Fintinika Landi Banku Dingole Kenonyat, and that is Justice Jete. So Justice Jete is an individual. Meanakabala do keka without fear or fable. Kabanko Dingole protects pro lawyer tama. Adama Barola Mazakunda doesn't give a damn about that individual. They either killed Puruka to wipe out the evidences this man got, because Yajeleko dies or that man Yajabe Ofala. Mr. Jete is some tangible evidence also from the same government official or many ananko de by Yusla to back Usienu Bojang. Kajeko, these are the people many ananko in falsified, fabricated stories so you are suffered to tempt United Democratic Party purposely for political to gain their political propaganda or whatsoever against United Democratic Party. Well, for this is not real. Why not these two innocent individuals alive but taken for whatsoever reason? So they might share some of the very important information with the minister, with the justice minister. So justice, either ways, will be served by a court of law. So, and Mr. Jete is determined to distinguish between falsehood and reality. So, what now Mr. Jete's life is in danger. It's in danger. Nyina musulane kunjaro la kibaro linga mensotale sang. Last but not the least, I have a piece of advice to each and every one of United Democracy members. I'm not focused. Mark Jane have nothing to clarify. A lot of people are waiting for anything to clarify, but one thing I can tell you, in the Mark Jane, I'm from home. I was trained by indigenous Gambians, a decent family. That's where I came from. I have no business with an individual private lives. I have no business with whatsoever somebody want to do, and I'm not trained to insult anybody, especially somebody's parents. I have no business with somebody private or in a matrimonial issues. One thing for sure, I am pure. So ngamobe apply. I apologize each and everyone. Nale kumamoina meanonko. It is about me among Kentete. Maybe somebody lam but I'm in the marginality. So I'm more apologize. There are a lot of people that reach out to me. I am real. One thing for sure, the marginality cannot be used as a scapegoat to gain your political ambitions. Let me make it very clear. Mark Janame Mejante, Ma Moje, on this planet, Meme Mark ni useless to pursue in political goals. And no amange ko no Ma Moje fana, me alon ko left a decision o me made la, pour kanta accuse Yota as an excuse to make your decisions. Nioke, omila own will, and you have every political right. You marry a right in certainly to choose whatever political parties or to go to any other media houses to speak whatever it has feel going under the Yamala Walla. But it has nothing to do with Makla integrity. The Air Force Commando lady. There are some elected members of many will at the time of campaigning them. I face every kind of insult, whatsoever reasons, to make sure that because they belong to the same political parties I admired, and I will support them until then. And these are the people many in Gambia, we can invite. I sit down with them, I speak with them, I talk to them. You know, name Mama Janet Long. You don't know me. But now I realize something. All this allegation on you, it starts somewhere back in 2021. I was taxed to do the job. And then I decided for the old lal to pump. I was surprised because if you ask me to do things, me alone can tell a consent matter cardinal that the same sport, no matter what Nila close to Nyolanyame, I was taxed to do certain jobs against an elected member of the same political parties. And intela political party me alonko ya mari ni londile as a diaspora chairman ufangbe siri wa tabulo kanjele ando alana tandema mune atina yaronte I'm so real. I cannot be fake. I cannot sugarcoat. If you tax me to do certain things, now I feel good this has nothing to do with my consent. Get denial automatically. One thing, let me just make it this clear. I was taxed to do a certain job. And then Mbodi said he can do to mention that he was sitting on the table. Ablai Kani be sitting jela, lawyer dabo bare no be sitting table. I was taxed to do the job going takela. Medana Janeto. This was back in 2021, before the 2021 presidential election. When started, from that particular moment, Langana realized that there's some little distance, but I didn't know that. But Nemomo Koko, Magjane Kamole, Siala platform, it's not true. Mansero, it is all fabricated lies against me to tarnish my image. Ndemo Air Force Commando, the one-man soldier. And then Mbengi man. This platform has nothing to do with the United Democracy Party, any political party that name him bear. And I'm not speaking on behalf of the United Democracy Party when I seated in this platform. Put that one into your thick schools. The focus can 2026. Focus. We move. Nalsonda. Nalsonda me mansa tomo no bango Gambia. Nenda fonga sonda me finda ningana NSGWP party ngalo ndi tuwa mena gaba fala nyina ko His Excellency the President. Ewe modo jila biya ben criticize ka ni no benta ni me boka na marina parade. In fact, me state house bonila banyonde. Mbasa mbala nyomine. So the Jarankas will be answerable to Nyomi. Na bite and fenyo. Na bite ni Jarankole na Nyomi tai saba na bite and then Nyomi kadim 40, you know. So nga all the I mean allegation or the cake, you know. That's not me. Ning Mark Johnny Diamuta Jang. Nid Diamuta. Ndamala being a diamu jarankol, whenever annual, in I will use as a free transfer ticket. The you know, football season or what level, like football, imagine be Manchester, Bayern United, Bayern Munich, Nasane, Sane fela free transfer in to Galatasaray. Liverpool Alexander Arnold, the fraudsters, Timor Menialanko, they are criminals. They are, you know, Real Madrid is a criminal. Will strategy use. Ka player manipulate. Kana ke samol ke la player mendida for a better. And then you know, Real Madrid support lano. So imagine Alexander Arnold Nyinta, you know. So, but I'm gonna make a sila mita Arsenal key players so like Brazilian all. Vana bita wole no mange manipulate because to buy reason we have money, you know. So be sanale. So meda na jana to la no jarankol best state house sound la jara billa jarankol will be answerable to me na bite and fenyo, you know. So ngame fale jan the followers and the loved ones told me there are people many they have a direct interaction with me. I am not here to clarify any allegation against me. But I am from home and I'm more talakabula one day alifala. I have no business with people matrimonial issues. What I have for and then I'm not here to clarify anything and mantra. But one thing for sure, one thing is very certain and clear. Any member of United Democracy Party, Hanata United Democracy Party expel come by. Don't speak. Now, any member, if the allegation or chika toward another elected and executive member of the party, member chala hard that will make a counter attack. I was tasked to do the job. I refuse. This is the problem. And I will never do it for anybody. Now, no political affiliation to any political party members. I will do that. I will do that. I will do that. So, Madam Alejandro. Adama Barola NPP is disintegrating. Keba Madiboja. Adama Barola Mafia Governmental, ye tax lede, ye katela criminal activities all. And you were brought to justice before forming your political parties. So you never caring. So any of you guys, I apologize. You know, I have loved ones, especially in the Musinyima. Musinyima, Jaranka Musinyima and the Mafan call and be, you know. See, Yalan Jaranko Diam than Yatuma and Sakola Musinyima, Mela kill for them. Jaranka killed Nuli Abane, you know. So, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you now, very boy. Landela jan nye. Ngale na janje. Jane na office on yati noti. Office of the Embassy. Na nibe ikayin office on nibe Charlotte Mbokle. Nibe kovla jere ngala kana screen saver, you know. Na in tablo kame farne tap. Farne tap. Metana tap. Got some poor child. I don't some poor child and they are not very happy with me, you know. I'll tell for the campo, I'll tell for the domole la campo, you know. I'll find out Nika Magma, I'll tell you from Mark, what if it's a Magma, you know. Mark has been in these Air Force issues for decades. If you want to preach unity, preach it. If you want to do whatsoever reason you want to do it, just do it. Thank you, Umar Ture, one of my soldiers. Yeah, one of my soldiers, you know. I respect each and every one of you. Even Molmeni Alanko, they don't agree with me. You know. they don't agree with me, you know. Ndolomu German trains, eligible German trainees. That we can compromise, even if disagree, that we can find a solution to discuss. But one thing for sure, August transfer canal. Okay, Benit Boja, Yemen from Bolakela. So, bye bye. Ngal bebla wa ngata langa sino wa. Nina system for the Kimbola. Bye bye. Thank you so much for the viewers. Anybody?